Hi, Sai. Let's start with the self-introduction.
Hi Ashok, my name is Sai. I have 4+ years of experience in CRM development. I worked on CRM out of the box customizations and workflows, business tools, JavaScript validations, um, and plugins. I have experience on C Sharp. I also have experience on .NET or related .NET development. Mm, uh, that's it from myself.
Can you just explain about your recent project?
My recent project, I we have worked on a finance related project where dealers submit for loan or lease application through Power Portals. In CRM, finance team, credit approval team approves the application, approves or rejects the application. Once application is approved, it will go to the external application for funding. This is my recent CRM application.
So do you have experience with the plugins?
Yes, I do have.
So how much do you rate yourself out of 10?
I can rate 7 out of 10.
How many form types are there in the CRM?
We have three types: mm, uh, create form, update form, and delete form. Three types of forms.
Yeah, those are actually form modes, but form
Yeah,
types.
form types: quick create form, main form, and quick view form. Yeah,
So what is the
long form.
importance of each one of them?
A quick create form is to create a form from subgrids or from the screen without from the current screen without going to the main form. Like main form is the one where the complete data is available, the complete data input fields are available. We open it from the home page and we create a record from there. And quick view form is the read-only form which can be which are viewed for the related fields in child entity. And yeah, quick create and main form.
So what are the limitations of the quick create form? Is there any limitations with the quick create form?
Limitations of
Compare with the main form, do we have any limitations?
um in the quick create form, we have only the few fields, like only main fields we have. So we will not be able to submit whole data of the record.
Can we add the subgrid and the quick create form?
No, we cannot add the subgrid on the quick create form.
So is it possible to can we trigger business rules in the quick create form?
um no, we can't create business rules are triggered on main form. No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah. So you validate once after the session. Practically
Okay.
check it. Okay. So what are all the events do we have in the system CRM? JavaScript events, I mean.
Form load, on save, on change events.
Can we trigger a business rule on save? Is it
No,
possible?
business rule on save. Yes, we can trigger, Ashok.
On save is
Yes, on save, on change. Yeah, we can trigger business rules.
like business rules by default. At what event it will trigger? Generally, as you mentioned in whenever we are discussing with the JavaScript, we have events, certain events, right? On
Mm-mm.
load, on change, on
On
save.
save. Yeah.
So out of these three events, which event the business rules will trigger by default?
Um,
Is it
on
possible?
change.
Is it
On
possible
change.
to trigger it on the save? On save.
On change, it triggers. Yeah, on save as well, on change, on save, on load, whatever the type. I mean, we have conditions for that of business rules, and if that particular condition satisfies it, it triggers automatically.
Hmm. What is the difference between business rule and JavaScript?
uh, Business rule and JavaScript both are for client side validations, uh, but we cannot do complete so logic on business rule. But with JavaScript, we can call web APIs, and we can also update child records based on the parent record. All the complex work we can do with the JavaScript, but with business rules we cannot do that.
How many business rules you have implemented in your project
Um,
so far?
we have implemented many number. Uh, for loan release to validate the loan amount or not lesser than zero, all for all those uh, business rules, to set few fields we have used business rules, so we have implemented many number in the backend.
Hmm. What is the main advantage with the business rule compared with JavaScript?
No coding.
Hmm.
So like it is simple to
Only
create.
let's say I have a requirement, like I have one requirement. The requirement, it is possible only with the business rule.
Hmm.
Do we have any such kind of requirements? So what I mean, what is the specific reason of using the business rule? I have some limitation if I go with the JavaScript. It is only possible with the business rule. Do you see any such kind of requirement in your project?
Only possible with business rule.
Generally, whatever we can do with the business rule, it's possible with the JavaScript as well,
JavaScript.
right?
Yes, yes.
But I can you just do you see any requirement where it must be go with the business rule only? It's not possible with the JavaScript.
Mm, error message also we can do with JavaScript, but
Yeah.
log we can do log unlock business required, and we can set default value through the
Mm.
business rule,
Through
so
the
that.
JavaScript. So do you see any such kind of requirements? It's possible only with the business rule, not possible with the JavaScript.
So to set the default value, it is possible with the business rule. So
We can do with the JavaScript as well, right?
yes.
What is the importance of the scope in business rule?
We have entity, all forms, and form only scope. Like if it is entity, like it will trigger on form client side, and whenever we upload data, bulk upload data through the data import, it will trigger there as well. Uh, all forms, it applies on all the forms. Form only, like for the specific form, we can have that. We can trigger the business rules.
So that means with business rule, we have capability to trigger either side, server side and client side, right?
Yes.
So will it possible with the JavaScript?
No, it is not possible. Yes, it is not possible with the data import.
So that's one of the advantage, right? The main
Yeah.
advantage with the business tool.
Yes.
So what is the difference between set field value and set default value in the business tool?
Uh, Set default value. We set it. The value will be default. Set, whereas set field value we can have calculated. Mean we can assign another field values to this field.
Hmm.
And set default, like on form load itself we will have the default value, and it will not be changed
Hmm. Okay.
whenever save or uh,
Can you
can
just give me the steps how to add events in the CRM?
on load, on save, on change events.
Yes.
We we do it on form design. uh, we go to the particular form where we want to add the events. We open the form designer, and in the form properties we add the library first, and then uh, we have events or tab there. So there we add on save and add library there, on load or on save there. And for field change, we'll go for field properties and set there.
Okay. And so you have worked with JavaScript as well, right?
Yes.
So how do we debug if there is any issues with the JavaScript?
We'll add debugger, and if we go to the inspect and run the, trigger that, or we can debug line by line and check if there is any issue in the code.
Okay. So can you just give me the syntax? I wanted to set one of the field as non-editable by using
um,
JavaScript.
Form context dot get controls dot set disabled or true.
Okay. And if I want to set it as a business required by using JavaScript, what is the syntax?
Dot set required. Form context dot get controls dot set required. True.
Set required, true is it?
Yes, set required. True.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So I have a requirement. Fine. I
Mm,
have a requirement. The requirement is, so I do have the contact and account entity. There are two entities.
okay.
And contact and account.
o-
And an account entity, I have a lookup for the contact. Let's say lookup name is primary contact.
okay.
And I also have another text field and the
Hmm.
account entity. Primary contact email ID.
Hmm.
And let's say on account entity level, as soon as I entered the email ID,
Hmm.
I wanted to fetch the matching contact from the contact entity
Hmm.
and populate it in the lookup field.
Hmm.
Do you
Uh,
understand the requirement here?
yes. We use HRM dot web API dot retrieve multiple, and we pass HRM XML related field XML with the condition passing GUID of the customer available on account, and we'll fetch the records, and we'll update the record there using again web API, hrm.webapi dot update.
So what are all the available solution approaches we have for this requirement?
We have JavaScript for
Mhm.
this, and
Other than
also
JavaScript, is there any
plugin
possible?
plugins we can
So if it is a JavaScript, what event do you use?
on change, on field change,
Which field change do we choose?
contact email change, account
Uh, yeah, if you go with plugin, so which event do you add?
update event,
Update of which field?
email.
Okay, fine. So, and how about the pipeline stage? Which one do you choose?
um Pipeline, no.
So, by
po-
the
po-
way, do you know about the plugin pipeline stage?
yes, pre-operational, post-operational, and validation.
What is the importance of each stage?
A pre-operation, before committing save, it will run the plugin and do required value, whatever the code we write there, do all the validations there before we commit the change. Post, after committing change, it will run the plugin and validations. So pre-validations, it is for security checks and all. Yeah.
So, coming back to this scenario, which event do you choose? Pre-operation, which pipeline stage do you choose?
Post operation we can use.
We use post-operation, I say. So why
Yes.
can't be pre?
Um, pre before say before we can, I think we can use pre and post any of these.
Mm.
But pre is before committing save. Here we are updating the child record. So after committing change on the parental, it will commit change on the child. So for that we are going to post.
So we are not updating any data in child, right? We are, the requirement is the fields exist on the same entity, account entity only. We are just fetching the matching record and populating it in the lookup.
Yeah. Mm.
Is requirement clear?
Yes. Can you repeat it again, Ashok, once?
So the requirement is I have the account and contact entity, two entities, two separate entities.
Okay.
An account entity, I have the two fields. One is contact lookup,
Mm.
the other one is contact email ID text field.
Okay.
And the contact lookup is log non-editable.
Okay.
So as soon as user enter data in the email ID,
Mm.
I want to fetch matching contact and
Mm.
populate it in the contact lookup.
Contact lookup.
Yeah, which available on the account entity.
Okay. If we mean want to update here, we should update first the contact, right? Child record.
Child record, it's all we always mention existing contact email ID. Contact records I already have.
Mm.
Let's say I already have the 100 contacts. The email ID, whatever email ID I enter,
Mm.
it is available in the contact entity already.
Okay.
Just need to
Based on the email, the contact lookup should be updated.
populate it. Yeah.
Yeah, populated. Mm. Okay.
Uh,
On the form context itself, like we can update the lookup by getting the contact GUID from the contact using email from contact entity.
yeah. So for this, you mentioned like plugin, right? Plugin, which
Mm.
stage do we choose?
Uh, Pre-operational is also yeah, pre-operational we can use for it.
Fine. So what is the importance of the images concept in the CRM plugin?
Pre-image and post-image, like it is used for capturing the results before change and after change. So whenever we update the record, like we want to update some other record based on the after change values. For example, we have first name and last name and the full name. So to update the full name is based on first name and last name. In this concept, we have, I mean, we can use pre-image and post-image. For example, when we update last image, the full name should be populated with first name and plus full name, uh, plus last name. So we use post-image to get the details. I mean, get the field values of first name and last name, so that the updated field values can be I mean, can go into the full name.
Mm,
To get the, I mean, to get the before change and after change values, we use pre and post images.
okay. So do you know impersonation in the plugin?
I have no idea on that.
Okay. Uh, like, do you have experience with the security concepts in the CRM?
Yes, security rules.
Yeah, can you just explain me about the available security models in the CRM?
BU organizational level, BU business unit level, parent or child level, and user level of security rules we have in CRM.
Those
So
are access levels, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
access level.
What is the importance of each type?
So if the access is organizational level, all the users from organization can view the records update the records. I mean, based on the privileges, they can do all those. Like for all the users, it is visible. If it is business BU level, only the users who belong to BU can do the actions, and if it is user level, the one who created the record can make the action on that record. And it is a parent child, like BU and the parent BU and the child can make the changes on record.
What are the privileges do we have in the security?
Read, write, create, delete, and append to privileges we have.
What is the importance of append and append to?
Append to are for lookup fields, like to populate values from the parent into the child, and we have this append to privileges. Append to for parent and append child or privilege.
So what is the access team templates? Importance of access team templates?
Access team templates. I don't remember. I can't recollect that. Yeah.
Mhm. Do you know about the field security?
Yes.
Can just let me know a scenario and implementation steps.
F- if for example, like whenever if we consider loan application, there we have interest rate
Mm.
which can be modified by only the finance team. So other than finance team, if any other the user is looking into that, I mean, they shouldn't have the access to uh, modify that field. So we, in that case, for the sensitive data, we enable the field security and create field security profiles, and assign the roles who can read, write, and uh, create. I mean, privileges. We give privileges to that security role.
Mm. Security rules do we give as in the field security?
Field security profile. Yeah.
Security roles do we provide? Are you sure?
Security. Yeah. Manager or users we can.
Mhm. So can you just give me the steps to enable auditing for a particular entity? What are the steps do we need to follow?
For auditing, we should enable audit on entity properties.
Hmm.
Full uh, field level, like field level auditing, it is um, yeah, if we have audit option on field properties as well, and also for auditing we should enable on system settings as well. On system settings and entity properties, we have to enable the auditing to
Mm. Okay. So, like, how many types of workflows do we have in the CRM?
a real-time workflow and background workflows we have.
What is the difference between both?
Background workflows, it will run in the background, like we have to refresh the form once we say, I mean, once update is happened or something happened, we have to refresh to to see the results of that workflow. But in real time, once the form save doesn't happen until and unless the workflow completes. So no need of refreshing the page or anything. We can view the results once the save is completed. It will take a time, but yeah,
Is
it
there
will
any
not.
other differences?
Um, and it like owner business. Yeah, workflow run owner difference. Like we can set as user or owner of the um, entity to run the workflow in background, but in real time, only the owner can run that. We don't have option to set that.
Yeah, okay. What else are there?
What wait condition we can't apply on real time.
Okay, okay. So when we compare with the plugin and workflow, what is the difference between both?
plugins, so we can call web APIs and all in workflows. So we can't call web APIs. And um, yeah, with plugins we can implement the complex logic, but here in workflows, so only the out of the box features we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say I have the one of the event on field change, one of the field change.
Mm,
I have the JavaScript, I have the business rule,
mm,
and I also have the workflow. I also have the plugin, and I do have the Power Automate flow as well.
mm.
An account entity. As soon as I change the one of the account name or account phone number, I have the all these components. Can you just let me know the execution sequence? Which one will trigger first?
There is no, I don't think there's particular sequence for execution. Whatever executes at the last, that values will be override, and uh, yeah, no particular sequence on that.
Like in this process, which one will execute first?
Out of the bots entities, execute first.
Not entities. I'm saying about components right here. The
Mm,
components are business rule, JavaScript, and workflow, and plugin, and then Power Automate flow. On single field change, I have all these components.
mm,
So which component will execute first?
mm.
If we have the one of the field change, if we have JavaScript and plugin, which one will trigger first?
Uh, Field change. I don't think there is sequence, Ashok.
Okay, you recheck once.
Okay.
Generally, JavaScript at client side, right? No need
Mm,
to go to server. Before it goes to the server, it will execute. That means
okay.
JavaScript will trigger first, right?
Mm,
So likewise, you have some execution sequence. You
sequence.
try
Okay.
to add a single component for one of the field change and you see.
Okay. I look into
And
it.
so what are all the events we do have in the plugin?
Oh, events, create and update.
Is there any other events?
Yes, there are other events, but as I don't recall. I mean, I'm not recollecting as of now, but yeah, there are.
Yeah, create, update, and retrieve multiple, associate, deassociate. These are all you have to highlight.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
uh,
On
uh,
service, right? Like CRUD operations on IORG service.
Message. Those are
Yeah.
the operations, but in the message, but we
Mm-hmm.
mostly discuss with create and update.
Mm-hmm.
While we are adding the events, you choose message, right?
Yes.
Message, we have worked with only create update, but I also explained about the other events as well.
Okay.
Uh, so how many plugins you have implemented in your project so far?
Mm. Uh, we have implemented 4 to 5 plugins.
Can you just give me the one of the scenario where you have implemented plugin recently?
We have implemented a plugin to integrate with the external system,
Mm,
and also uh, we have implemented to update the records child record based on the parent record, contract ID of the loan into a loan application into the contract entity.
okay. Can you just explain about the sales life cycle in the CRM?
We have a lead, account, contact, opportunities, and order, invoice entities, price list entities. So once a lead is created and qualified, it will create account and opportunity records. Uh, if then sorry, it will create account and contact entities, and then once Once it is qualified, it will create the opportunity record. From there we create quotation, and from there we can create order by adding products and all the discounts, price list, everything. So we can create the order, and then final step is to create the invoice and complete it based on the invoice paid or not paid.
Okay. So what is the most challenging task you have implemented in your project so far?
Approval workflow is the challenging part. We have implemented adding the approval button on ribbon workbench, and based on the roles, to display the buttons based on the roles, and once approved, the to trigger the workflows from there. And all this, that is the challenging part we executed in our project.
Mm. What is your team size?
um 10 to 50. We have 15 now in our team, people in.
Mm. What is your roles and responsibilities on daily basis?
My role is CRM developer, and we do connect daily. We do have daily connect calls, and we discuss about the business requirements, and daily we plan for the day, and we plan for the day and discuss work out to each one of us, and we'll work on that, and we have a final day end connect. So where we discuss about the work we did for the day, and any roadblocks there, and we'll clear out the doubts in the end call, and yeah,
How do
we'll
you get,
complete.
how do you get the task allocation?
Oh, task allocation. We have we have a team, like we'll discuss and discuss the work based on the, okay, based on the roles and everything.
Yeah, do you use any tools for project management? Like how did you get the task? Is there any tool are you maintaining?
um we get the business requirements from the client, and we have ServiceNow tool for the
Mm-hmm.
request and change management. So from there we'll.
Okay. Fine. So have you worked on the Power Apps concepts?
Yes,
So do you know about the Power Automate flow?
yes, I do know.
So what is the difference between Power Automate flow and the classic workflow?
Uh, Classic workflow, we have both real time and back end background workflows, but here it is only, yeah, it is only the background workflow, Power Automate. So that is the main difference.
Hmm. Is there any other differences?
Using Power Automate, I mean, we can connect with the third party tools as well, but using workflow, we cannot do that.
How do we handle the exceptions in the Power Automate flow?
We have try and catch scopes. We can where we can add our blocks, and once if there is an error, it goes to the catch and throws the error. So we can handle through try catch blocks.
Okay. So what is the, let's say I wanted to process more than 30,000 records inside the Power Automate flow.
Mhm.
Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible.
So what are the things we have to take care to manage with the 30,000 plus records?
We have to increase the record count in the settings.
So what is the property do you update?
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, in settings we can do that. We can increase the count.
Okay. So can we share variables between plugins, one plugin to another plugin? So how can we share variables like data between two plugins?
We have shared variables to share the data between plugins. We use shared variables.
Okay. So is there any possibility to control the views based on the security role? So what I mean, I have an entity is having the 10 views.
Mm.
So I wanted to control the view visibility based on the security role. Is it possible?
View visibility based on the security role.
Yes.
It is possible, uh, but I do not remember the exact steps. But it will be possible to restrict the views to particular security rules.
Okay. So do you see, is there any new feature Microsoft introduced recently? Can just elaborate if you have any. Do you see any new features?
New features in Microsoft thing.
Yeah, CRM.
Now everything moved. I mean, now it is moved to Power Apps. So that is the new feature. Like everyone is going to use Power Apps and create the entities. So
Hmm. Have you
yeah,
worked? Yeah, have you worked on the Canvas app?
I didn't work on that, but I do have idea. Canvas app is designed for tab based applications, mobile based applications. I mean, to create the applications for to access CRM through mobile or tab.
So how many variables are there in the Canvas app?
I didn't work on the Canvas app.
Okay. So have you worked in the Power Portals?
Yes.
So in the Power Portals, I have a requirement. So whenever I'm trying to create a record from the portal, I wanted to populate the contact lookup. Let's say I'm creating one of the entity record from the portal. I want to populate the contact lookup with the current logged in user. How can we do that?
Contact. Okay. Auto pop up the contact of the
With the current logged in user.
with the current logged in user. Mm, um, I don't remember the steps, Ashok.
Mm. Okay, fine. Sai, so far is good, and you're almost fine, like 70 to 80%.
Mm,
Scenario-based questions, few things you are unable to address. You try to do the assignments again. At least one of the project, last two projects also fine. Hospital management and the other one.
okay.
And so, how you are feeling with our course? By the way, what is your feedback after end of our course?
It was good. You explained us everything very well.
Hmm.
If we do the assignments properly and if we practice everything multiple times, will be easy to crack the interview as well. So after this interview, I can like it is the first time on the CRM and it's been long time. I didn't touch the CRM since last 1 month.
Hmm.
We acted as well. So if we practice and if we go through the CRM multiple times, yeah, it is easy to crack the interview. And your explanation was very good. We were
Hmm.
able to understand the concepts. Even like we don't have any touch. I didn't have any touch with the CRM, but I was able to cope up with it with your explanation. So I was also able to complete assignments during our daily sessions. I was able to complete assignments without any issues, and there were doubt sessions as well. And you were also your response was also very quick whenever we have doubts on assignments. So it was overall it was very good. I can recommend to any other person as well, or if anyone looking for dynamic CRM's course. So yeah, it is good, Ashok.
Yeah, okay, Sai. Thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.